Have you ever scrolled through your feed and wondered, why does everybody else seem happier than me? Everywhere I look, it's like there's a party I wasn't invited to, a joke I didn't get. I always hate when that happens. A moment I'm not a part of. There I am, scrolling, watching as the world seems to light up for everyone but me. But here's the thing. Those snapshots, they're just that. Snapshots. A split second of joy was captured and broadcasted. They don't show you the behind the scenes, the fights, the loneliness, the bad days. Because who wants to share that? The truth is, happiness isn't a constant state. It's moments, fleeting and precious. And those moments, they don't come from the perfect build, the most money, or the biggest party. They come from little things. A helping hand, a shared sunrise, a simple thank you, or I'm here for you. So when you feel like everyone else is living in a highlight reel, remember, so are you. Your happiness isn't less, it's just not on display. And to those feeling alone in this very moment, look around. Someone else is waiting for a friend, just like you. Be that friend. Now, I would consider myself a space nerd. And when I have bad days, I tend to look at it in a certain way. Bad days are like stars. When you zoom in and you focus on that one star, it seems like the biggest thing in the world. Then you zoom out and you start seeing another star, and another star, and another star, until eventually that one star that you thought was the biggest thing in the world becomes nothing but a dot. Stars are like days. You have the good stars, you have the bad stars. I typically look at it as blue stars are good stars and good days, because typically blue stars are the biggest, the brightest, the hottest, but also the rarest. And I look at red stars as the worst, because typically they're the smallest or the coldest. But I am pretty sure the biggest star ever discovered is a red star. Now, I look at this star as the star of a day that's like a death day. Like a funeral of a spouse, your mother, a child. You know what I mean? But for every red star out there, there's a blue star. And I know for certain, if you can think of the best days of your life, how many of them did you do by yourself? You know what I mean? How many were blue star days because you made them blue star days? Or was there that special someone that made it a blue star day? Other people are a key to happiness, in my opinion, my humble opinion. I'm much happier when I'm around other people, but happy people. You can't surround yourself with negative people. And I would highly, highly recommend do not surround yourself with a negative partner. It will only bring you down. So while you can look around and see that everybody else seems to be more happy, it's just not true. The blindness of social media shows us the peak moments, okay? Now think about this. All the best moments you have, you post on your Instagram. And then you look at the other people, your other friends who post on Instagram, and you see, oh my God, they're at the beach, or oh my God, they did this. But they don't post what's going on at home, what's going on between friends, a relationship. They have the same problems you do. And it's okay to have a bad day. It's okay. Because you there will be more days out there. And it can seem like when you have a bad day, like if you go back to a couple videos, the day I lost my friend, yeah, that was a terrible day. And for a while, I thought it was the biggest thing in the world. And it is still a very big deal to me that I would love to fix. But I had to zoom out and realize there is other days out there. And I've had great days since then. And I've had bad days since then. And I typically think everybody's days are different. There's an infinite amount of possibilities out there of a combination of a life. Now, there's also an infinite amount of stars. Every place in the universe, if you could snap a photo, it would look different. Maybe a little star would be a little off, but there's infinite amount of different pictures in space. Now, what am I getting to this? I believe, and I like to think of it like this. It doesn't matter how many red star days you have, how many blue star days you have, or how many yellow star days you have, or just how many bad or good days you have in general. When you take your final breath, all those stars will come together and paint a beautiful picture in the sky. And that picture in the sky is your life. Unique to you. Now, in my opinion, the most beautiful space pictures are the ones that are filled with blue stars, with all the colors and all the bright colors. And it brings me joy to see those types of pictures. You know, I try to live my life like that. I want that beautiful picture in the sky when it's all said and done. Not a dark, depressing one, because I let depression or sadness, get the best of me. Because life is great. Yes, there are times where it will suck. But for every time that life is shitty, life will be great. You just gotta be patient. You gotta know where you look. You gotta surround yourself with people that will make you happy. If there's anybody in your life that's making you negative, cut them off. Because, it may even hurt now, but in the long run, you'll feel a lot better. Okay? Don't hurt the people close to you. Always be there for each other. Always be that friend in that time of need. Always smile. Always say thank you. And just remember, it's okay to have the bad days. Because happiness is not a permanent thing. Because if happiness was a permanent thing, then it wouldn't be that special moment that we all desire for.